We're at the NRA annual meetings in Nashville, Tennessee. And today I have with me Ernie Williams. Ernie, thanks a lot for coming out and being with us
Glad
today.
to be here.
Tell us what you brought. This is pretty cool.
As far as I know, this is a first generation Cosmopolitan Carbine made in 1859. And I'm hoping it's one of the first 1,140 made.
This gun actually pre-existed the war, which was kind of rare. There were only a few, like the Sharps and the Henry and a handful of others that pre-existed the war to the degree where they were actually able to be used. What do you know about the gun?
Well, actually, I was wondering if it was part of Colonel Grierson's Raiders.
Went on what we call a Grierson's raid. Very successful 600-mile foray into Confederate lines. One thing I like about it is they kind of call this the grapevine because of the cool figuring in the trigger guard and the lever. You know, as it's undone, it kind of looks like a grapevine. That's kind of cool. The mechanism's pretty simple. Have you ever fired it?
No. In fact, I thought the barrel was too bad to fire, but after I brought it here, they said you could probably fire it.
You know, you always want to have something like that checked, obviously, but these things, they saw good service then, and they still will today in some cases. It's light. I imagine this barrel's going to heat up after a sustained firefight, but then, you know, how many shots were these guys firing in quick succession, you know, while they were riding? And it's a gun that you can probably shoot one-handed almost. The forend isn't that heavy or long. So it's kind of like a gigantic single-shot pistol with a shoulder stock on it, as far as the cavalryman would have been concerned. So it's a pretty neat piece. The actual service life of this gun, or manufacturing, was from 1859 to 1862. The gun really transformed into the Gwynn and Campbell at that point. But there were 8,200 Gwynn and Campbells made to the 1,200 that were made of these. And the fact that a lot of them saw service with the 6th and 7th Illinois, which comprised a lot of the guys that were in Grierson's raid, is pretty interesting and kind of gives this gun a certain panache because we know that so many of them were used by that one unit. So there's a fairly good likelihood that this probably went along. So you're going to find prices on these a little bit higher than those on the Gwynn and Campbells.
Very good.